Ah! I have no idea why. Every single time I boot up a game, my OBS settings reset for my mic! So I'm sitting here playing the game, yapping my shit off. When I look back at the footage, and I didn't go that far, because I kind of got bored in the middle of the game and went and did shit. So I came back and I'm like, let me see if this footage is there, because when I went on OBS, okay, turn down this damn music, holy shit. When I went back on OBS, I'm like, it's not picking up my mic. So I look at the footage and, oh, wow. Lo and behold, I was lip syncing the entire time. That's not the right word. So, we're gonna have to redo this. I didn't get that far. I went like 10 minutes in. You get to be a judge, and you get to be in a courtroom, and you get to ruin people's lives. And that is why I decided to play it. Because, oh my god, I love being corrupted and ruining people with a chance of justification! So let's get into this. Oh, thank you, Rose, for gifting me this. Like the androgynous, prepubescent, Amish-smelling, college stank noodle eater that I am. So let's continue and play this game, because I love corruption. What's my name? It's gonna be Julia. We're gonna do simple, we're gonna be humble, so we're not gonna capitalize it. Boom. You know what? I'm not even playing around in this game. Again, we're speedrunning this shit. Banana Republic. More like Ugly Republic, because every bitch who walks in this court is ugly as hell. Right, Banana Republic. Let's go. Week 1. Case 1. Holy shit, we're starting off with an ugly-ass guy. You know what? Whatever sentence you get, we're gonna double it by 2 just because of how damn ugly you are. Alright. Your Honor, first of all, as a ministry, I'm not reading that. Okay, let's get into business. This guy definitely does cocaine right next to his children. Alright. Fingerprint number 212341. Do we need to know that? I don't remember. James Adley was seen patrolling police at 2 after the specified restriction time of 22. Whatever. Was taken into custody. Basically, what is this? I forgot what this was. Oh, this was, it's a curfew problem. There we are. Okay, it's a curfew problem. It was around 1:50 and I wasn't feeling well at that moment. I forgot that there were restrictions and I was just wandering around. You remembered them, but you thought you wouldn't get caught. But you know what? Stupid ass rule. Like, what are we, 12? You are hereby sentenced to nothing. You are not guilty, James. Go and enjoy a free day with your wife. Success. Hey, here's my family. Here's my wife who goes out every so often, coming back smelling like cologne that I definitely don't wear. Here's my middle-aged son who does absolutely nothing in his life and has an early age addiction to interesting stuff due to unrestricted internet. Here's the daughter who has that still toddler iPad kid cough, and she has tech neck because she won't get out of this damned position. Hey family, I love you guys. Let's end the day. Let's go to bed. Wow, we're going off ugly again. I'm gonna take that cocaine and I'm gonna store it right back here. It's just for evidence. I'm gonna put it away. We're gonna test some stuff on it later on. There's no reason. I'm not gonna keep it or anything. Small amount of drugs. It was found on him as a result of identity scan. Okay. Wait, you carry that shit where your keys and your spare change is, but you just, like, over here carrying cocaine? I admit I carry the substance, but I only use it in my own environment and when I'm alone to calm my mind. Has anyone actually taken cocaine to calm themselves? Is that a thing? I can't even take weed without going off and start climbing on the roof, acting exercised and shit like that. Dude, I start seeing things, I start texting people I'm in no contact with. Yeah, my ass is not for drugs. Let's see. This is gonna be... Hello? I'm ready. I'm waiting for my mind to work. You know what? Actually, let's just do eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and whatever it lands on, I'm giving you the sentence of that. 10 months public service. Okay. Alright, we're gonna sentence you. You know what? I don't even need to ask you anything. Stop looking at me like that. Damn, what the fuck wrong with you? I could see that cocaine in your eyes. It's still in there. It's still brewing. Alright. Sir, you are guilty. You're gonna pay me $50 because I drove all the way here for your dumb ass. That should pay for gas. Public service, 8 months. Boom. Bye. Week 1, case 3. This took me like 10 minutes to fucking figure out because I'm dumb and I'm stupid. This is some bullshit. I took statistics. What is the probability of me getting this right? Oh, well, I got it right. Boom. First try. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, this is a serial killer one. So, this serial killer goes around laying red roses on. You know how serial killers do that? They, like, put a mark or something. They make sure you know it's them. They take a finger or some shit like that. What would you do? If you were a serial killer, what would you do? Freddie Coles, CEO of I'm Not Saying That, was found dead in the trunk of his car during a routine patrol by the car park security. And it's been determined that the CCTV camera covering the area where the incident took place was not working at the time of the incident. Who was playing that juicy bass in the back? Security guard Jason Hamstead, who was the only employee in the company at the time of the incident, became a suspect and was taken into custody by the police. On the evening of the incident, only 3 hours had passed since I started doing work. While I was doing my routine hourly patrol, I saw Mr. Coulson's vehicle, but in the open trunk of the vehicle caught my attention. When I approached the vehicle, I saw Mr. Coulson's lifeless body in the trunk, which caught my attention about the body was that I had a red rose, and after I immediately notified the police. Damn, bruh. That's a whole lot of I don't give a shit. Alright, sir. I'm not sure. I wasn't actually entirely sure if he was innocent or not, so I had him give me his palm. I'm gonna do a palm reading. Yeah, you know what? Based on that palm reading alone, I'm gonna sentence you not guilty. Bye-bye. Get out of my face. Stop wasting my time. Hey, guys! Your daughter asked you $100 for her school fees. Do you accept? No. What do you think I am? A good dad? Fuck no. We gotta save, guys. We really have to save so we can upgrade our house. And I promise, I'm saving this money because I want to do good for you in the future. I'm gonna go outside and take a breather, guys, okay? Let's go! Oh shit, oh my god. $97. Okay, we'll do it one more time because, like, what the fuck was that? What are we feeling at? I'm feeling watermelon. No. Maybe banana. We're gonna do it on, no. We're gonna do 5 on banana. I just know it. Banana Republic. Get it? It's a reference. They're totally telling me to choose banana right now. Let's do this. I'm rich. Oh my god. Let's get out of here. Week 2, case 1. Alright. What do we got here? Oh, I remember this. What did I do though? Oh. Alright, let's see what this is. Cigar scissors in a box found in a vehicle. 212314. This matches the fingerprint of this dude, okay? So basically, auto theft. The vehicle was stolen, and this guy was told, if I remember, because I spent so long trying to figure out what the hell the story was here, because again, I'm dumb and I'm stupid and I probably have an IQ less than the age of your youngest family member. We went to our summer house in the Counting Village with my car for 2 days as a family on the weekend. At the end of the second day, I forgot to lock my car, blah blah blah. This is a guy who got his car stolen or something like that. Basically he told him, he's like, oh, I need you to do something. Here's the keys to this car. And he's like, oh, I. So, oh my god, dude, fuck. He's like, his irises are facing each other. They're like, his eyes are fucking kissing. When he goes cross-eyed, his eyes kiss. Oh, it's a piece of meat on my chair. Where were you the night the car was stolen? He was sitting at a place called Pepe's with his girlfriend. You have a girlfriend? Oh shit, well maybe there is a chance for me. Before it was too late, I dropped her off at her house and I went to my home. He woke up to Connell's call. It was almost 6 months, and I was very surprised he called after all this time. It was a long time since I left these jobs. I am now in regular life and regular relationship. I am not guilty. And he's a dear friend. Gave him a stolen vehicle, delivered a package, and asked him to take it where he wanted. Is this true? This has nothing to do with me. The last time, he's just like, boom, Bob has slandered me. Okay, get yourself a lawyer. Don't see one. Sentenced. Get the fuck out my face. Guilty. Wait. Hold on. My bad. Theft crime. Auto theft. 2 years in jail. $2,000 fine. Oh, wait. 2 years in jail. But it wasn't aggravated, was it? Well, in my eyes, it was. Let's give this guy 2 years in jail. Can we do 0.5? Just because I don't like your face. Then you're giving me somehow this money is gonna surface its way back to me, and so I can gamble some more. You're not guilty. Thank you for wasting my time, y'all. State of emergency declared. Judges will now be appointed to all types of cases. Makes my job that more fun. Yes, the divorce cases are here! Time to ruin a family. Are you sad that your parents are divorced? No, I'm not. Because my parents didn't get along very well and they argued all the time. My sister and I were uncomfortable and I couldn't stand the crying of my sister anymore. So do you want to live with your mom or with your dad? What is important to me is my sister. I certainly don't want to leave her, but the best thing would be for me to live with my mother. Damn, can I live with your mom too? She's kind of bad. What would you prefer? My mother is more important to me. I think being with my mother will be better for me and my mother. What? Oh. Of course with my sister. Are you sad that your parents... Are you sad that your parents are divorced? Yes, very much. Even though they fight, I love them very much and I can't live without them. No. Dude, the dad looks like he smells like shit, though. Do you love your mom more or your dad? That's a crazy question to ask. I feel so sad. You have to choose. What would you choose? Your mom or your dad? Well, of course we're placing the children in orphanages. Like, I mean, what else? Alright, we're ending the day. Hey guys, I just ruined the family and I just separated 2 loving siblings by making them orphans. So how are you guys? We're ending the day. Week 2, case 3. I think this is where I ended it at. I think this is where it was. Oh my god, I hated this shit. Oh my god. Please! I remember I was in the daycare and everyone was out having fun. I was stuck on my homework and I wasn't allowed to play with them until I was done with my homework. You know what that fucking homework was? A crossword puzzle. I suck at puzzles. I am awful at them. If somebody held a gun to my head and told me you have to finish this puzzle without cheating, I would tell them exactly who I wanted at my grave, and then I would turn the gun on myself. I would turn the grave on myself, guys. Yeah, I'm only getting this right the first time because I spent 15 whole minutes on it before. So maybe it's a good thing that I had to restart. I think I said this guy was innocent. And not gonna lie, I don't want to read everything. I don't want to read everything. Sorry, y'all. Then we get our $700. Trying to gamble real quick. I'll be back, guys. Gonna go get a, gonna go water the grass or something like that, But we don't have grass, Dad. Something like that. Water the neighbor's grass. 5. We're doing 5 on tomato. I'm fried. Okay, you know what? I'm actually not feeling that. I'm feeling cherry. Cherry? Ooh, and a bit of strawberry. Let's do it. Please, please, please. Please, please. Oh. What? Okay, this is new, y'all. Alright. What is happening? What? Oh, I know what this is. When are you gonna give me my money back? Give me some more time, please. I will return as soon as possible. I've waited long enough. I can't wait any longer. If you don't pay by tomorrow at the latest, I'm not responsible for what happens. Well, damn. But how much money are we talking about, though? Okay. Ew. Okay, what are the fingerprints real quick? Let me... Calm down. I'm saying I'll pay. If you don't pay by tomorrow, I'll kill you. 21272. In the search initiated by the police, Arthur Darrell was hiding in his sister's house and was captured by the police. Oh, he was hiding. A month ago, I borrowed some money. He kept calling me and telling me that the debt was doubled, increasing day by day. I told him many times that I had not yet received payment for my workplace, and that I would pay my debt when I received it. Despite this, he never stopped calling and harassing me. And after a while, he started following me home. After I reported this situation to the police many times, I did not receive a positive response. Okay, he saw him behind him. He was holding a knife, pointing the knife, go quiet apartment. He started rummaging, looking for money. When he couldn't find it, he stabbed me in the leg, then quickly fled the apartment, then took my cell phone and asked for help from the police. And then this is what this guy got to say. He called me, told me he needed some money. He said he would pay me the money as soon as possible. Since he did not respond after a month, I couldn't stand it, and I called him and I told him that he had to pay his debt. He told me that he would pay his debt. Then okay. When I went to his house, he told me the money was in his apartment and then we should go up to the apartment. When we got home, he asked me to sit down and then said he would come back. Then he stood in front of me with a knife and started making threats to me. I told him that he had to pay his debt no matter what. Then he swung the knife towards me. At that moment, I made a move and defended myself as the knife was stuck in Eldon's leg. Afterwards, I took the knife and ran to my sister's house because I was afraid. Yeah, I'm believing that shit. I ain't believing that shit. You're stupid. And your fingerprints on it. Are you stupid? It's attempted murder. Verbal assault. Another 8 years because you told him you wanted to kill him. So what are we looking at here? Wait. Dude, I'm just gonna round it up to 50 years. Alright, you're standing 50 years in... No, I'm just kidding. You're standing 40 years in prison, okay? 40 years in prison. Arthur Daniel? By Banana Republic, you are found guilty. Let's see. Did I cook? I did. I in fact did. Bill passed. Criminals who are not mentally well will be sent for treatment instead of punishment. Not if I have a say in it. Woo! Are you one of the not mentally okay people? Are you one of the mentally ills? Because you look like it. We got another puzzle. Watch out, y'all. Okay, let's see. The bench is damaged by defendant. Sharp objects were found on him. Dude, is this gonna be demonetized on YouTube? This is insane. Criminal record Mandela's head. The incident was discovered by citizens. It was examined in detail and the person involved was identified. Sat down on a bench, took a sharp object out of his pocket. He was detained by police officers. I find you guilty. I find you guilty. You know what? Not only am I going to sentence you to 30 years in prison, but I'm also going to do a jail time money of, you know, how many zeros that is. I don't know what that is. Be lucky that that is the limit because I would have put more for your egregious fucking, like, scornful crimes, because what the hell were you thinking? Not only that, but I'm gonna find you at your most vulnerable time in that jail cell, when you're all alone, when you're calmed down, when your holes are relaxed, and I'm gonna sew them shut. I'm gonna sew all your holes shut. So when you go down and take a shit, you're gonna realize you can't. So the poop builds up over time, and you're gonna look like the humanized version of a sonic inflation kink. What are you gonna do? You're gonna walk around looking big as hell, and nobody will want you, and you're going to implode. But before you do that, you're gonna come to me and you're gonna want to beg, plead for me to do something, for me to reverse the things I've done to you. But you can't. You know why? Because I sewed your fucking mouth shut! Get out of my face. Hey guys, just ruined a guy's life for doing nothing. Let's end the day. Week 3, case 3. Ooh, what's going on here? Music producing company. The Wall Music Producing Company. Ooh, what's going on here? The Tranks Music Company has released a new track in recent weeks. 3 days after the track was released. Ooh, they were fast with it. The music company The Wall released a track of its own. In response, the music company Tranks argued that its copyrights have been infringed and that it should be paid $10 million in damages. Dude, this better be a good ass beat. Citing the track's infrastructure as evidence. We spent a lot of time working on that track. Yeah, don't care. The track was completely original, and long effects are our sound engineers. This kind of accusation is unacceptable. Okay. Well, can we hear the track? Ooh, sound records. Okay, first of all, I should sue you right there, because that shit came exactly out of a Run 3 game. Because what the hell? What are you doing? Like, this is some Geometry Dash shit. Who cares? Okay, if the beat was good, I'd see you on this, but this shit ain't going nowhere. Oh, shit. This is better! Wait, because... No, they sound very similar. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. They definitely copied them. But you know what? This is better, so I'm kind of inclined to switch it around. Make them pay $10 million for making this piece of shit. Oh my god. Dude, get Ice Spice on this beat. Yo, low-key, your beat is trash. So I don't even know why you care. Damn. Fine, I'll be good cop. Away with your $10 million for no fucking reason. Ooh, $800, give it to me now. I don't care, I don't even care. They got their own lives. I got $800 from that. What's up, guys? What do you want? Your son says his clothes are getting old. He wants $300 for the new clothes. Do you accept? Motherfucker, lost and found is there for a reason. Hell no. What the hell? Look at this guy. Oh my god. Who's your barber? Get him in this court. Yes, let's go. What is this? What seized after the... What the hell is going on here? Drug trafficking. The pickup truck in which Jeremy Aller and Mike Byrne were traveling was stopped during a police stop. As a result of the searches, a large number of drugs and weapons were seized from the vehicle used by... Okay. As a result... Okay. Members of the cartel. I don't deny that we were transporting drugs. It was our duty to get them across the border, but in the course of that duty, the mafia, in collaboration with our cartel, apparently sold us out. If we are going to jail, we will review their identities one by one. It was at least 5 times bigger than our previous deliveries. The risk was great as a return, but the mafia executives who had made the deal with our cartel told us that they would eliminate the risk. All they wanted was the necessary share of the shipments. But now I realize they were working behind our backs. Okay, then what that got to do with me, though? Y'all sort this out on your own. Damn, you got guns. If you cooperate and reveal the cartel members, I would do my best to give you the minimum sentence. Would you cooperate? No, I don't think so. You say that... Yeah, and you're fucking ginger, that's what. You say the mafia double-crossed you, but do you have proof of their involvement? No, I don't have any evidence. Dude, okay, let your other buddy talk, because I have enough of you. Your breath fucking stinks. I can smell the In-N-Out fries, the animal fries with the cheese on top of it right here. Dude, can we get the fans running faster? This guy's breath is absolutely terrible. If you expose the names of the mafia members who you think double-crossed you in the court right after you, you can be sure that I will punish them too. Are you going to help each other with this? We don't trust your Okay. Is that right? Is that right? You want to talk to me like that in my own in my own courtroom? Okay. How old are you? How old did you say? Oh, well, it doesn't matter anymore, huh? Get the fuck out of here. How's that feel, huh? How does that feel? I do not tolerate being disrespected, okay? I already get disrespected enough by this fucking family. Why are you looking at me like that? Ooh. What do we have here? Oh my god, not one of these. Alright, let's see. Decount. Amount $200. Banana Bank. Sexual intercourse with Sophia Bonza, whom he thought was a prostitute. In exchange for money. In the telephone conversations, she requested a certain amount of money and asked Dennis to deposit it into her account. He did not receive any return after depositing the money. Damn, bruh! Dude, you got played for real. He reported the situation to the police and filed a complaint against Sophia. That's embarrassing, bruh. Arrested. Okay, I broke up with my girlfriend about two. Okay, you know what? I don't care about your lore or your sob story, okay? Why sometimes we just need a good fuck, okay? We're not, none of us are shaming you for this, okay? I could have a relationship with a prostitute, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I deposited $200 mentioned on the phone. She sent me and she texted me and sent her a receipt. Then I realized that she blocked my phone number. Damn, Sophia, you crazy as hell. But I couldn't. The amount I paid for it is not very important, but I can't bear that these people are fooling others. That's why I've decided to commence an action. First of all, I'm not a prostitute. I've never been. My phone rang recently. A stranger asked how much the fee was. At first I didn't understand, but then thinking I was being made fun of, I told him that my hour cost was $200. He asked how he could make the payment. I sent him my bank account and then realized that I had $200 in money. Realized this misunderstanding. I blocked the number. Why did you just send it back then? Fuck. It was circulating on the internet. Realized that my phone number was circulating on the internet on sites. You could be lying though, for real. You could be lying though. What's our evidence? Oh, we got another one. Hi, hello, what's your fee? $200. He just asked what's your fee. Usually you'd be like, huh? Like, what are you talking about? Nah. I'm a girl's girl, but right now I'm not. I'm sorry. An hour, please. I don't need the payment. Bro, you don't did this old man dirty. Where is he anyway? Is he the police officer? Anyway, do you offer any services actually? Cause you're gonna have to pay $200. And you're gonna have like 2 months public service. Alright. Sorry, ma'am. Okay, let's go night-night. Let's go Mimi's. In the dark of the night, your sleep is interrupted by the sound of knocking on the door. Look through the people. Oh shit! Yeah, no. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna open the door. Your wife wants a car. Okay, well, she can go get one then, because, you know, I'm working my ass off. I come home, and you guys are sitting watching the TV all the time with your lazy lazy asses. I'm over here. You know what? I'm gonna take you to court myself because of this bullshit. I'm over here looking at the kitchen sink full of dishes from 2 weeks ago because your ass can't even do shit. Now you're asking for a new fucking car? What is that, a Honda Civic? Fuck that shit. I ain't giving you shit. Don't look at me like that. Bomb attack. I was gonna make a joke, I'm not going to. After the attack, law of execution was accepted. Yes! Yes! 19 civilians lost their lives and 2 MPs were seriously injured. Why is this a case, dude? I'm just gonna sentence you to death right now. As a result of extensive search, 10 people thought to be members of the cartel were caught. As a result of the operations, the person named Juan Carlos was caught in a forest outside of the city. Those responsible for the events are corrupted state and the mafia. The ones forced to do this, may they rest in peace now. Pieces, get it? Sorry. Bro, he said nah. He said no. No, I don't think so, but you should know that it is obvious that high-ranking statesmen are corrupt. Okay, well, does that give you an excuse to bomb them? You actually have a point. Let this guy, I'm not guilty. Can I bribe this guy? Shit, dude. God. Do you think I'm like rich guy right here? Okay, you know what? We're obviously sentencing you to death. But before you're getting the death sentence, I'm giving you a sandpaper flashlight and you're gonna have to use it for 10 minutes each day. What the hell is this? Bro, it's Beetlejuice. First of all, let's bribe this guy. What do we got? What? That took way too long. The gun and medicine. Alright. Armed robbery. Yeah, you know what? By the way this guy looks... yeah, I'm just gonna sentence him to whatever the hell's going on. He entered the pharmacy, pointed a gun at her, and demanded the money in the safe. Not long after, David Crane was caught and taken into custody at the house of his brother, Victor Crane. Yeah, you're sanity impaired. I don't even need to waste my time. Brother look like Beetlejuice. He got a mop of grass on his head. He calls it a hairdo. Can I please go and waste my life away? Oh, this will be good. Boom. What do we have here? The crime tool. 212-1352. 212-1352. Assassination, high treason. Owned vehicle died at the scene. While she was driving, a truck coming from the opposite lane crashed into the vehicle of the person. Could not be found. The bag had been taken to the vehicle and containing important government information could not be found. As a result of the autopsy performed on the person named Impreg Blitz, it was concluded that she did not die at the same time of the accident, that she was killed with the help of a crowbar found at the scene. I am not guilty. I went to the airport to see my family who lives abroad. I have nothing to do with this incident. Please release me. I have no crime to commit this. I have no reason to commit this kind of crime. I can't even hurt an ant, let alone kill a person. Why did you run away after the accident? In my fear and panic at the time of the incident, I wanted to flee the scene because I was not sure if the person in the vehicle was alive. So why were you trying to flee abroad with the bag that was supposed to be in the vehicle? I found that bag next to the garbage container opposite my house. It looked very nice. I wanted to take the bag to my family. Okay, well, good for you then. What is this? Listen to me. Listen to me, real quick. Come here, come here. Yeah, a little closer. Do you think a napkin that you got from your local Wendy's splayed on with some ketchup is gonna scare me? You really think so? Sergey. I've dealt with people like you. I have. There's no way you're going to find me. And if you do, you have to get through my family first. Okay? And trust me, I don't give a shit if they die or not. Sit your ass back down. Or I'm gonna take a wet rag, I'm gonna fart in it, and while you're sleeping, I'm gonna snuggle you with it. Away with him. Oh my god, they're just getting worse and worse. Okay, let's see. Incitement? I thought it said excitement, bro. Incitement to suicide. Okay. It was forced to commit suicide. First of all, I did not force anyone to commit suicide. I thought about like reverse psychology and told her to jump. Ain't no way, bro, told a person about to jump off to jump off. Dude, with the amount of space that you have on your dome just for that brain of yours, you really don't use a lot of that shit. No way you told somebody that. Brother, what? You know what? I'm gonna give this guy 8 fucking years, because that's insane. No way you told somebody to jump off. Bro, that's insane. Jail for 8 years. 89? Fuck it, let's go with it. I suppose that was my fault. What the hell? Okay, you know what? I don't even know where to start. This guy looks like he's seen some crazy shit. Probably this guy to the left of him. This guy looks like an avid judgesim watcher. This guy looks like he just placed the top of his forehead on top of a scalding hot fireplace and just let it simmer until the middle of his hair just went away. So he's permanently stuck there with a dumb ass hairline. Let's get into the case. Oh my god, not one of this again. I never want to do that again. Damn. What are y'all doing, bro? Arms trafficking and smuggling. I don't see the problem here. Police who received a tip-off. Large number of weapons. First of all, I would like to point out that I do not belong to any organization before the event and called in a workshop, so I looked at the house. I couldn't surprise me what I saw next. Products, I told them that this was a crime. Okay, but did you tell the police? Okay, but you didn't tell the police. I am innocent. A friend I had just met invited me to his workshop, which he said he belonged to him. When I asked him about the content of the workshop, he told me it was an art workshop. Since I love art. And this bro said, I am not guilty of the incident. Okay, but who's a friend? Okay. So, he's pointing it to Emmerich. Emmerich's pointing it to Douglas. And Douglas is like, dude, I don't know. I forgot there was more pages to this. Look at this text message. All three of your statements, I see you blame each other. Why do you blame each other instead of confessing your guilt? Your Honor, first of all, everything I said is true. I saw the person named Douglas during... Okay, and all of you guys are gay for each other. I had just met Emmerich Abraham, and how long have you been doing this job? I have nothing to do with the incident. I don't believe any of y'all. Because of those text messages. And you know what? 10 years in jail and $100,000 fine. You guys are all sentenced to that shit. I hope you know. 10 years, $100,000. For you two, 10 years, $100,000. I hope you guys enjoy your gay mans in jail together. Oh. You're telling me I have to recharge them? Off you go, bitches. We have an 85%. No wonder, dude. Jennifer. Assault reports. Bruises and rashes due to the impact in various parts of the body. Broken pinky finger. Violence by her husband. Filed a petition for divorce. Stated in her petition that the reason for the divorce was the trust her husband was shaken. Promises their marriage. Damn, bruh. He look like he's weird. Could you briefly explain the promises your husband made to you? Marriage? And lied to me about anything, including our sexual life. What is the issues in a sexual life? Did he lie to you? Your Honor, Adam and I promised to each other before we got married that we would not have sexual intercourse, and he lied to me about many things, including the size of his penis. She threatened to tell the penis size of my friends. This is crazy. Dude, imagine you're like having an argument with somebody like, I want to change the TV channel to this, but you want to watch this, but you got the TV yesterday. Okay, well your penis size is small. Can you imagine that? Dude, you'd win every argument. Oh. Damn, what y'all in the back think about this? In the face of the statement, I accepted his request, but while watching them, I succumbed to my anger and committed violence against my wife. I love my wife and I don't want to divorce her. Okay, but what was the violence though? Did you break her pinky with your penis? Damn, bro, what do you do? Okay, this is insane. I'm gonna have to do this. Thank you. No. Okay. I hate this game. There we are. There we go. Boom. I was just at the court and somebody presented a case that sounded eerily similar to ours. Can I help you? Not this shit. Okay, you know what? This isn't the worst of the worst. Boom. Let's see what you got, bro. There we are. The Rose again. High treason. Who was captured? According to information, police officer had the gun with the safety on its hand when he was caught. This is a guy. This is a serial killer. I'm telling you, bro. This is him. This is him, bro. Wait, what if he's being staged? The exact same rose found on the corpses in previous assassinations was found on you. How will you explain this? How? Your Honor, since you asked me that, I'll tell you. It was my girlfriend's birthday. I didn't have time to buy her a present. Dude, come on, bruh. I was on my way. You're 51. You have a girlfriend? I saw a beautiful rose on the side of the road. Put it in there like... Bro, you saw a rose on the side of the road? And that was your gift to your girlfriend? I should sentence you for that. What the hell? I didn't know that this rose was the same as Big. Dude, this is such a lie, bruh. I always take it to all this is just an extra precaution. However, it was accepted that there was no such order from the center. Your Honor, the order I received was not a written order. I don't know. Dude, this guy's lying. Dead ass. This guy's lying. Does he seriously think I'm gonna like... Nah, you're dead, bro. You're dead. Oh, wait. Before we do that. Let me offer that bribe. What? Bro, I can't do it? Fuck this game. Jamal Roderick, I hereby sentence you to execution. Goodbye. What a turn of events! I'm alive though, right? It's okay. Dude. Okay, I guess we're continuing our life like nothing happened. Police officer loses their life. Oh shit. Wait, does that mean we don't have any more police officer? Oh, no. We still have it. He's still here. Oh, let me cook. Okay, let's see what we got here. A gun. 212. I like that song. 1362. There we go. Recently, Roderick was shot 4 times and killed during... Okay. Refused to testify. Brother, you assassinated somebody. After we recited words, probably just to do such an act again. Aww. Sentence this motherfucker to prison. Execution. You're being executed. Goodbye. Either I execute you or I let you go. If I let you go, you're gonna roam around free, right? No, wrong. When I find you, I'm gonna bolt the back of your knees to your calves, and so you walk around all imbalanced and shit, and then I'm gonna do the same to your shoulders, to your ears, so you're gonna look weird and deformed as hell, and nobody's going to want you. Then, when you found out, ooh, I found out a way to cheese life, and you get yourself a wheelchair, and you think that that's good. Just as you sit your ass on the wheelchair, you realize that I did another thing while you weren't looking. I gave you a reverse BBL. What is a reverse BBL, you might ask? Well, it's when I take all the fat and muscle away from your ass, so it's just flat skin right there and bone. And nerves, by the way. So when you sit down, it's so excruciatingly painful because you have absolutely no fat or muscle to save you from the nerves directly hitting on top of it. And when you think that it's all done and you're over here sitting, laying down in the middle of the street wondering what the fuck's gonna happen, I'm gonna come around posing as a very innocent stranger, and I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna offer to walk you around like that, and you're gonna be like, wow, what a joyous, what a nice, what a merciful person. Wow, God has really sent me his forgiveness today. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take you to my house and I'm gonna stage it like I'm gonna be helping you. I'm gonna put you in a nice warm bath and I'm gonna turn the bath water all the way up heat-wise until it's boiling you. And as I'm edging you close to death, I'm gonna take you out of that hot bathtub and then put you in a freezing cold one with ice so your body doesn't even have a chance to be used to the temperature change. After that, I'm gonna take you to bed and I'm gonna slowly pat you to sleep, and you're gonna think think that the punishment is all over. Oh no, actually far from it. Every single time you're close to falling asleep, I'm gonna fap really fucking loud next to your ears, like really loud, and so you jolt awake each time. And you know, what a human body does, and after a while you're gonna tune that out. And when you do, because the exhaustion has become too much, I'm gonna take you back, I'm gonna put you back in that tub, and there's gonna be wet concrete in it this time. I'm gonna let the wet concrete dry over you, and after that, I'm gonna take you to one of the tallest buildings in the city that I can find, and then I'm gonna drop you from it. And if you manage to survive, because concrete can save you some impact trauma, if you manage to survive, I'm gonna take you, carve you out of that, and then put you in another bathtub. This time it's gonna be lukewarm water, don't worry, except I'm gonna drown you. Then I'm gonna take you out, and after eating an entire onion, I'm gonna give you CPR. And if you've still survived by then, for some reason you haven't died from shock or the pain, well, you know what? I'm gonna take you to the nearest telephone wire, and I'm gonna hang you around them like the ghetto neighborhoods do to a pair of tennis shoes, and then I'm gonna watch you be electrocuted to death. So what is your choice? What is your choice, Alex? Or maybe I can deport you to Afghanistan? To Iraq? Your choice. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. One more time. One more time. And then I'm quitting the game if you decide that your ass doesn't want to play right. I'm gonna sentence you to execution. Well, that marks it for this game. I obviously played it wrong, and I hope you enjoyed that. I spent hours playing this shit. So yes, thank you, and I hope you enjoy this. I didn't. I am never going to be a judge ever again. In fact, I'm gonna be the criminal.